Hello, esteemed guests. Thank you for joining us once again for the GameGrin Weekly News Roundup. I'm your host, Dominoid, and I will be giving you all the information that you need to know about the last 7 days of gaming news, all presented in a tasty bite-sized morsel. First up, Team 17 has announced the release date for the long-awaited Worms WMD on Nintendo's hybrid console, with the hand-drawn 2D aesthetic that we all know and love, as well as a slew of features, both new and old. The game is currently available on the PC, Xbox One, and PS4. The Switch version will be coming on the 23rd of November, and that's just in time to still be part of the series' 21st anniversary year. And yes, that makes us feel old as well. From the outset, it will have local multiplayer, and it will also support Nintendo's not at all overly complicated online service. Talking of the Switch, there will be a whole new batch of limb stretching from Nintendo as an update to ARMS introduces a brand new character. The latest fighter to branch out those biceps is Misango, who has now been added to the game. This disguised individual has a colour-changing mask which grants various buffs, such as a yellow colour which enhances his rush moves, and a movement buff activated by a blue colour. Now, we got shown a swanky new trailer for the game to show him off, and he's available to play on the Switch exclusive title right now as part of the version 4 update. As well as Misango, the update adds a brand new multiplayer event entitled Party Crash. This is similar to Splatoon's Splatfest events, and it pits players against each other, in this case aligning them to their favourite characters. So if you play as either Springman or Ribbon Girl between the 22nd and 24th of November, you'll earn a bonus of 1.5 times the normal points for playing to help you climb your way up the ladder and raise your lab rank. A whole different type of fighting is taking place in Tekken 7, with Bandai Namco's 3D fighter getting an expansion that brings an unlikely new hero into the fray. Crown Prince Noctis Lucis Kylan, lead character from Final Fantasy XV, will be introduced in a DLC package. This will be coming in spring 2018 and gives players the chance to take Square Enix's most famous franchise into one of Bandai Namco's most famous. Now, he is the second guest character to be announced, with Geese Howard from the Fatal Fury series also penned to appear. And if you can't wait until next year for your Final Fantasy fix, then you might be happy to know that remake Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age has hit 1 million sales. To celebrate, Square Enix will be running a stream for the PS4 exclusive title on the 21st of November. Now, the stream will be taking place at 8 o'clock Japanese time in the evening, and that means you will want to be watching at 11 AM UK time on either YouTube or Nico Nico. And no, we don't know what that is either. Talking of RPG remakes, there was big news for Pokémon fans this week, as we saw the release of Pokémon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The 17th of November saw a chance for gamers to relive those glory days all the way back in 2016 when Pokémon Sun and Moon came out. Do you remember those? Well, now you can play a slightly different version of those games. Ahead of the release of those titles, players of Pokémon Go were able to get their hands on some new outfits. The free outfits are styled just like those new games and are available to own right now for all players. From remakes to sequels now, as Sega and Creative Assembly have announced a brand new title in their long-running Total War RTS series. It's called Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia, and for UK viewers, this one is set much closer to home than usual. This new entry takes us all the way back to 878 AD, and the fighting between England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland has been tentatively halted amid the partial defeat of Norse invaders. Now, this fragile peace saw the creation of a unity that still lasts to this day, kind of. As a result of the game's smaller setting, Thrones of Britannia will feature compact but much more detailed maps, and it won't count as a main title in the franchise. It's set to be released sometime in 2018. And there was a pretty big war brewing between gamers and EA this week, as Battlefront 2 launched amid a tirade of controversy surrounding the loot box system, giving some players an unfair advantage from the outset. Now, with 4,000 hours of gameplay estimated being the necessary requirement to unlock all characters without using loot boxes, players were understandably a bit upset, and they took to social media in their thousands to vent, including EA being awarded the dubious title of most downvoted comment in Reddit history as the publisher tried to defend itself. With lots of negative press, thousands of cancelled pre-orders, and rumours of Disney executives getting particularly upset about the backlash surrounding a game licensed to their biggest money-earning franchise, EA decided to pretend to backtrack by removing the in-game purchases temporarily. They have, however, announced their intention to add them back in once everybody's forgotten about this whole charade and they can go back to extracting vast quantities of money from people again. And finally, it is the return of Humble and their famous bundles. But this time, they are giving us a care package. There is no money whatsoever for Humble or for the developers this time, as every penny from this $30 bundle is going to emergency response charities, including the Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders, and Save the Children. Now, it is a bit more expensive than the regular bundle, but that $30 will get you 27 games. For your money, you will receive Starbound, Darkest Dungeon, Minecraft Story Mode, Stardew Valley, Move or Die, Duck Game, Her Story, She Remembered Caterpillars, Stronghold Legends, Steam Edition, Dread Out, Pony Island, Mighty Number 9, The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, Armour, Gold Edition, Grey Goo, Sorcerer King Rivals, Shadowrun Returns, Colat, Primal Carnage Extinction, Lakeview Cabin Collection, The Park, Magica, Machinarium Collector's Edition, Jump Stars, Fearless Fantasy, No Time to Explain Remastered, and Psychonauts. The bundle is available to buy now, with all proceeds going to 5 different disaster charities. So that is all for another week. Thank you very much for joining us again. We hope you enjoyed our latest roundup. If you did, why not subscribe to us and ring that bell so that you can be among the first to know when we have new content available for you. You can show us your thumbs either up or down to let us know how you thought, and why not leave us a comment down below to tell us your thoughts on this week's news. Any big stories you think we missed? Give us a shout down there. Now remember, you can catch us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and we are on Instagram. And of course, you can get all of the news, reviews, previews, and opinions that you'd ever want at www.gamegrin.com. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Dominoid for GameGrin.com, and I will see you soon. But in the meantime, game on. And leave us a comment down below to tell us your thoughts. What do you reckon to that $30 bundle? Is it worth it? 27 games? It's a lot of gaming. Would you play them all? It's just like a Steam sale, except it helps people from not dying. I'm talking I'm going to redo this.